Hello everyone, watching in today's video, doing the weekend broadcast. As always on a Saturday, we're having a detailed look at the weather for the week ahead. And it's going to be quite an unsettled week as well, particularly so for the north, where will be quite a lot of wet and windy weather. Down in the south, will be some rain at times, but always more settled, I think. For the south. Starting quite mild, but it is actually going to turn fairly cool, really, particularly so for northern parts of the country through the middle and latter stages of the week. I'll tell you for everything that's going on in a second. Very on with that, though, just to say that websites we're using for the weekend forecast are coming from theweatheroutlook.com and weathercentral.de, and you can find a link to both of those websites on the links page. We will start with radar picture from the Weather Outlook. So I have quite a few showers in the north and west this morning. Scotland has got showers, and we've got some across the northwest England too. And now I've got a more general area of rain developing across Wales. And that's also beginning to spread down into towards southwestern parts of England as well. However, you notice further east, it's actually mostly dry. It's been a very nice morning across eastern parts of the country with some decent, bright and sunny spells. Here's today's synoptic pressure chart, and low pressure is developing in the Atlantic. It's quite a complex feature that's got tropical remains within it, and that'll be with us tomorrow. But for today, I think we're looking at the showery bursts of rain across Wales and southwest England. Could be quite wet at times there. Other western areas will have showers also, but also some sunshine. And eastern parts of the country actually having a mostly dry day with bright or sunny spells. A few showers coming through, yes, but overall not too many. Temperatures today are going to be ranging from around 12 to 17 degrees, so it's going to be a little bit cooler really in the south and southeast compared to sort of temperatures we've had recently. Overnight tonight, we've got that area of low pressure out to the northwest of Scotland, winding itself up. So it'll be bringing cloud and rain into the far west of Scotland and Northern Ireland by the end of the night. But the rest of the country should actually have a reasonably dry night, although there will be showery bursts of rain from Wales and southwest England spreading across southern counties. But I think those will turn increasingly light and patchy through the night and tend to die out. From the Midlands northwards, there should be a reasonable amount of dry weather. Temperatures quite chilly up in the north, going down to around 4 or 5 degrees, low enough for ground frost, particularly in the Scottish Glens. But in the south, it will be a fairly mild night, with temperatures holding up at around 10 to 14 degrees Celsius. It's got a warm night actually in the south. So I have this area of low pressure winding itself up to the northwest of Scotland on Sunday. That does contain the remains of at least Hurricane Lee. I'm not sure if Maria's in there. Maria might be over there as that area of low pressure, but it certainly does contain tropical remains anyway. So we'll start off with a lot of heavy rain spreading eastwards across Scotland and Northern Ireland, really wet through the morning. England and Wales, I think just a lot of cloud, and there will be damp and drizzly patches coming and going. I'd say there's still a little bit of uncertainty about the exact detail with this area of low pressure. I'll be glad when we've got this out of the way, really, because there's been so much chopping and changing terms of the detail with this low pressure. But at the moment it looks like very wet for the north and west. The south and the southeast probably will have damp conditions at times, but generally not too bad, and just a fair amount of cloud. The main thing I think is going to be the winds. They will be picking up through the course of tomorrow. We're all going to have quite a windy day, but particularly in the north and west it's going to be turning very windy with gale force winds across parts of western Scotland and Northern Ireland probably by the end of Sunday afternoon. Because this low pressure has tropical remains, it's going to be a very humid sort of day. It's a warm air mass, so temperatures will be ranging between, say, around 14 and 19 degrees Celsius. 19 Celsius is 66 in Fahrenheit. So it will feel quite humid despite the wind picking up. Overnight from Sunday into Monday, that low pressure moves to the north of Scotland, begins to turn winds in from the northwest. We might bring another little feature in across the south as well. So I think we'll have the wet weather clearing overnight, sort of Sunday into Monday across Scotland, but it'll be replaced by heavy showers, and those might merge into longer spells of rain. England and Wales, probably not too bad, but we might get more wet weather spreading in across the south, and that could still be across southern counties of England and Wales on Monday morning, gradually moving away through the course of Monday. And what happens is that we finish up with this strong northwesterly wind feeding in sunny spells and showers. So essentially it is going to be a sunshine and shower scenario on Monday after potentially a wet start down in the south. There is uncertainty about that, have to emphasise, but we might start off a bit wet in the south. That clears, and then it's sunshine and showers. Showers could merge into longer spells of rain close to this area of low pressure in the north. And the winds will be a major feature as well. Going to be another windy day, particularly for northern parts of the country. We might get gusts of wind going up to 70 miles an hour. First thing on Monday, so that's sort of severe gale force. It will be strong enough to cause disruption, I would have thought. But through the day, those winds will very gradually start to ease and moderate just a little bit. It's a cooler air mass that's coming down that northwesterly wind as well, so it will be feeling cooler. Temperatures in the south might start off at around 14 or 15 degrees, but I would suspect they'll go no higher than that and maybe even drop by a degree or two on Monday afternoon, generally finishing up around 10 to 16 degrees Celsius. Into Tuesday, finally that area of low pressure is gone, and I'll be glad to see the back of it, and then we have this high pressure building up from the southwest. So Tuesday will be a much quieter day. I suspect we have a fair amount of dry weather across England and Wales. Scotland, northeast England might still have quite a wind, particularly in the morning on Tuesday, and still a few showers left there, but it is an improving day. Winds will be dropping out, and we should have mostly dry conditions by the end of Tuesday anyway, with sunny spells. Temperatures will be quite cool, and we're only going to be seeing maximums of around 10 to 16 degrees Celsius. It will get quite cold on Tuesday night, possibly with some ground frost in places. Wednesday brings the next area of low pressure into the north and the west. We'll start Wednesday on a mainly dry note with sunny spells. Could be mist and fog patches. Quite cold as well, particularly in rural areas with a chance of ground frost. England and Wales should stay mostly dry with sunny spells, albeit probably clouding up in the afternoon. But for Scotland and Northern Ireland, it turns wet and windy with outbreaks of heavy rain moving back in from off the Atlantic, driven in on pretty strong winds once again. Temperatures 10 to 16 degrees Celsius, feeling quite cold in the north. Cold front moves southwards and eastwards overnight Wednesday into Thursday, so that could still be bringing wet weather in the south on Thursday morning. That moves away, and then we're back into this sort of cool, showery, northwesterly flow once again. Southern and southwestern areas tend to get the driest and brightest of the weather once that more persistent rain has cleared away. The north, though, will be at risk of some quite heavy showers, possibly cold enough by this point, some of those showers to begin to turn a little bit wintry over the Scottish mountains. Temperatures ranging from around, say, 9 to 15 degrees Celsius, so quite cold in the north and cool for all of us. We will feel a bit of a chill to that northwesterly wind. By the time we go through to Friday, high pressure is reaching back in from the southwest again, and the wind is turning westerly once more. Friday could again start off quite cold, and we might have ground frost, even down towards Wales and the Midlands. There could be ground frost on Friday morning, maybe in some air frost for northern parts of the country. But I think what happens is that again, England and Wales has a mostly dry day with sunny spells. Scotland, Northern Ireland, the next area of low pressure will start to head in, bring cloud and outbreaks of rain, particularly to western Scotland and to Northern Ireland. Temperatures ranging from around 10 to 16 degrees Celsius into the weekend. So another front dropping southwards on Saturday could bring cloud and rain to England and Wales. By Sunday, you've guessed it, we've got another ridge building back in from the southwest, albeit within quite cool air once again. Fine, just having a look at the charts from the Weather Outlook. So we've got the showers in the west today with more persistent rain across Wales and southwest England. Not too bad over in the east. Through the course of Sunday, we have a lot of cloud across the country, wet in the north and the west, mostly dry the southern, southeastern parts of the country. Through into Monday, so southern counties could be quite wet, especially in the morning. That rain will clear away, and then cooler, windy weather follows in from the north. Watch out for gales first thing in the morning, maybe severe gales even across the far north of the country on Monday. Tuesday's a much quieter day, quite chilly, but there should be a reasonable amount of dry weather. Through into Wednesday, now this doesn't show really that wet weather, but I think we're going to have quite a bit of rain in the north and the west on Wednesday. England and Wales probably mostly dry, but that rain heading southwards. into Thursday and Friday, it remains rather unsettled, really. This is, you'd look at this and tend to think it's going to be mostly dry. I have to say, this is based on the midnight run of the GFS. The 6 o'clock run, but we'll just be looking at, is a good deal more unsettled for this week. And I think that's what we go with, because the ECNWF is trending that way as well. So I think it will be more unsettled on Thursday and Friday than you would think from looking at this, although most of the rain will tend to be in the north or west, southern and southeastern parts of the country, probably getting a reasonable amount of dry weather in the second half of the week. Temperatures overall quite cool. So, in summary, it's going to be an unsettled week, and that's particularly so for northern parts of the country, where it will be wet and windy at times. Watch out for severe gales in the far north late Sunday and into Monday. Otherwise, cloud and rain with quite strong winds at times to the north. Southern counties will get rain at times, but overall, the driest weather will be in the south. That's where the best of weather will be this week. Starting off quite mild, but overall, quite a cool week, particularly so at night. Right, tomorrow, we've got a very interesting day because we'll have the 4th Winter 2017-2018 update. That's going to get together various things such as solar activity. We've got some analogues to look at as well, what's happening with ENSO, and many other things too. And we'll have that winter update for you tomorrow. And also tomorrow, we've got, beginning again, we've got the first written update for Christmas. That's a little bit of fun, and just getting the page going, really, where we will do the Christmas updates, the video updates, when we get through to the start of November. But there'll be a little written report tomorrow about Christmas. So come back for all the updates tomorrow. But that's all for now, and thanks for watching.